Hey there, Richard Matharoo here. So not all yeses are equal in your network marketing business. I want you to hold on to that point as I kind of layer some information for you here to make a big difference in your network marketing results. See, in relationships, think about this. There's different ways to get what we want, isn't there? Like any relationship. And the relationship with your prospects, who you want to become team members or customers, is no different. For example, if you're having a disagreement with somebody, if you are very good with your verbiage, with your communication, maybe you're even a more aggressive person than the one you're arguing with or debating with, you could probably force an agreement from that person. I don't just mean like physically, violently. I mean with your words, with your verbiage. We can ask intelligent questions. We can tie people in knots. We can get them to a point where they're like, oh, right, fine, okay, whatever, right? And then they just do what it is you've asked them to do or agree with whatever you force them to do. It's like politics, right? Start throwing politics in there on social media and everybody starts falling out because everybody starts getting so pent up. Now, even if you try to get someone to agree with your viewpoint, and you know deep down on the inside that they disagreed with it still, that's a bad yes. And the same thing starts to happen in your network marketing business, doesn't it? Like I used to get, before I kind of managed to get my phone number out of the system, I used to get phone calls all the time from people promising to save money on utility bills. Do you ever get them, right? Hey, we can save you so much money on your gas or your electric. And I'd be like, man, we're all taken care of with that. Oh, so you don't like saving money? Now, of course I like saving money. But that, like, even if you got me to say yes to that question, you're being an idiot. Like, you're forcing me to say something to yes, I score a point. And I'm not going to want to do business with that person. I don't like the feeling. It's like a child, right? When we get the child to admit something they didn't really want to admit, they don't feel good to be forced and restricted. And your prospects are the same. So when someone says, "Hey, do you not like saving money?" I'm like, "I do like saving money. I don't just trust that you can do that. I don't trust you. So thank you, bye bye." Right? And we force people into these positions in network marketers. Oh, so you don't like money? Oh, so you don't want to give to charity because our business is in alignment with the charity? Oh, so you don't like helping your family? Well, yeah, they do like all those things. What they're politely trying to say is they don't believe you and what you're showing them is going to accomplish what you said it were. They're just too polite to say that. And the reason that they are feeling that is because you did something wrong. You made a mistake. You caused them to distrust you. And now you're push, push, push. I guarantee you, if you get that person to sign up, that you're going to log into your back office within the next 2 weeks and they will have quit and they won't want to call or tell you why. You're wasting your time. In fact, it's better off just to have them say, "I'm not interested," and say, "Thank you very much," than waste all the time and energy to get them to a sign up, force them into it, and then see that they quit. While that's all happening, you're missing out on so many other things. So think about what goes into a good yes. A good yes understands that what you put in is what you're going to get out. If you put in hostility, if you put in negativity, pressure, well, that's what you're going to get out from people. Hostility, negativity, a sense of feeling of pressure. So instead, why don't we put in there the right information? Why don't we put in their choice? Why don't we put in their ease? Why don't we put in there their desired goals? See, if you start to control your marketing and your communication style and start to look at what it is that people are actually looking for when they join your company, and you can just ask existing team members, "Hey, what was the number one thing that brought you here?" and start to talk more about that because you're looking for more of the same people, right? You're going to start getting back more of the right kind of people that are interested in these things. Thank you for the information, as opposed to, "Oh man, I suppose I've got to say yes. Oh man, this has been a great choice for me. I've enjoyed this process." So they're more likely to refer people to you, even if they say no. Ease. Subconsciously, they're thinking, "Man, I'm going to have to do this too if I join this guy or girl. Do I really want to do this?" So you want to put ease across there. So they think, "I can do this too," right? So make a list of these qualities that you want to portray as a person in your business conversations, that you would say, "Oh man, yeah, I definitely want people to think that about me." Because what you put in life is what you're going to get out, and network marketing is no different. Let me give you some more useful information. Guilt is not a good way to build a business. Like, so many times people say, "Oh man, you're the head of your family's relying on you. You must hate them." Like, come on, why would you say that? this person obviously loves their family. It's probably the reason they're even having a conversation with you, and you just kick them while they're down and beat them up because maybe you feel bad because your business isn't going to plan. Like, shame on you. You're the reason, if you're doing that, why people hate our industry, because they don't hate the industry, they hate the people that build it this way. Be a human being. If you went into a shop, a clothes shop, right, and someone turned around and said to you, "Oh, do you want to buy those pants and trousers for my American friends?" and you said, like, "No, I don't want to buy those trousers," and they're like, "Oh man, so you like looking fat?" You'd be like, I'd be over the counter. No, I wouldn't, because I'd be stupid. But I'd be like, I'd feel that way. I'd be like, who the hell are you to tell me that? Like, I'm coming here like as a customer, and you're trying to force me to buy a product that I don't really want to buy. I was considering it. Now hell can freeze over before I buy anything and put money in your pocket. And we do this. Oh man, on social media, you're so suckers with your jobs. No, because a fireman will have to come and cut you out of a car if you're in a car accident. A paramedic will have to perhaps save your life if you're in that situation. Like, there's a whole list of jobs where we need people to save our life. So, a job stupid? No, that's just their choice. Why would you do that? Why would you say that? Why would you position yourself as the social media clown? Right? I just don't get why you would do that. And here's a great way that you can avoid this ever being a temptation, and that is to look at your lead generation. I understand why people do this. I've even made this mistake myself. Because of what? Because of desperation. Like, I had a bunch of debt when I first started. I'm like, man, I gotta get a sale. I gotta sign somebody up. Oh my goodness, I gotta get this done. So I would say things that weren't in alignment with my personality. And looking back now, I'm like, man, it's like wearing someone else's shoes. You're like, man, this isn't. If you sit in a seat and it's still warm from somebody else's backside, I don't know about you, maybe I'm just OCD. I'm like, I don't like that. I'm going to stand up and wait for my warmth to hit the seat. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless you know the person really well, it just feels weird. So, like, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want the temptation of that. So how can I solve it for myself? And the way that I did that was becoming good at lead generation. See, because if you've got 5 more people to talk to tomorrow than you have today, how much desperation do you really feel? Not that much. You go, okay, it didn't go my way today, but okay, I got these people to follow up with tomorrow, and 5 more tomorrow, and 5 more tomorrow, and 5 more tomorrow. So you're willing to take the cream of the crop. You're willing to be relaxed, chill out, less pressured, because you've got a flow of people coming to you who are actually saying, actually, I'm interested, I want to know more. So there's less need to kind of, you see what I'm saying, right? To force it with other people. So are you focusing your attentions on lead generation? That should be rule number 1. And then a second way that you can actually avoid this temptation is to take a look at your marketing funnel. I strongly believe in having a funnel as a network marketer. I don't know why you would not, because it just makes everything so much harder. And it opens you up to variation and emotion. See, if you're having a bad day, chances are the energy that's coming off of you, and you can tell, right, you walk in a room, there's been an argument, you're like, whoa, what's going on here, right? We can feel it as a species. And people can feel that coming from you. You've had a bad day, maybe you're in network marketing and you're desperate like I was when I first started, you're really trying to make a sale. They're going to feel that pushiness even if you don't really mean it. Well, yeah, you could get your credit card out right now and do it. You're like, oh, I should have said that. They're going to feel that, right? So to avoid all this emotion, when you're in a good place, when you can sit and plan out what you actually want to communicate with people, create a funnel. Give them a reason to give you their information to find out more. Give them that information in a pre-recorded video format. Answer the likely questions that they've got as objections, and give them the opportunity to either A, schedule a longer appointment, or B, sign up right there on the page if there's something low resistance like a free offer or free trial you're able to make available to them. And then that way, that funnel never changes unless you change it. It's always in a good mood, it's always your best verbiage, it's always exactly what you wanted to say, and it's there 24/7 when they want the choice to look at it. See, I learned early on that, okay, let me get myself in a good place. Let me listen to some positive music. Let me listen to some personal development. Let me get some good night's sleep, good nutrition. Okay, this is the best I've ever felt for ages. Let me now put my presentation out there while I'm feeling good. So my energy is always going to be good when people find it and receive it. Do you see that makes sense? So I highly recommend lead generation and a funnel, and you minimize the temptation to get these bad yeses, which just waste your time. If I was to give you some more information about diving into, like, okay, how can I build a funnel? How can I do some other cool stuff in my business? I'd go to richardmatharoo.com /webinar. So richardmatharoo.com/webinar. If you're a network marketer, you get a heck of a lot of value from that free training. It's the best thing that I could teach you, and the reason why I sponsored over 700 people was the information in that web class. I hope you enjoy it if you go and find it out. As always, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. We've gone for a little bit longer than we usually do today. I hope you've got some extra value today. If you're a subscriber, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.